Crazy things are happening. It's I don't know. I'm actually very much short of words. Allwell Ademola, yes, at just 43 years old, this vibrant, beautiful actress, singer, producer, script writer has passed on. It's just people are in shock. Our colleagues are in shock. Everybody's just screaming, God, how? Why? You know, Diva Gold is saying, ha, there's nothing in this life. Faithia Balogun is saying what is happening. Shola Kosoko is asking questions. People are saying, check on Salami Rotimi. Because actually, some of the blogs that posted this news as soon as it happened, or as soon as people got started, hearing that she had passed on, most of the blogs deleted the post because I guess people close to that wanted to keep it on a low key, right? So they deleted the post, and people just thought, oh, maybe it was a rumor and it was not true, and nothing had happened to Allwell Ademola. Because I mean, this woman posted a day ago a video of her, just saying the happy-go-lucky girl, somebody who is vibrant and full of life. And then on the 27th of December 2025, she just passed on. And according to report, it was a heart attack in her home that eventually took her. So it wasn't like she was sick. Do you understand? It wasn't like, oh, she was battling, or maybe she had underlying illness and the heart attack just sort of sped things up. I wouldn't know, but it's not like she had a sickness she was battling in the public. It wasn't like she wasn't on the internet for a while and people did not know much about her and she was struggling. That was not the situation, right? Somebody that was still active on social media, only for us to hear that she had passed away. It's such a shocking thing to hear. I'm actually in shock. Her father is late. Yeah, she's lost her father several years ago, but her mother is still very much around. So it's like she has left her mother. She's the first child in her home. It's just quite sad to hear this, and for Nollywood to be thrown into mourning, because when Allwell Ademola started in the movie space, she actually started in the English movie industry. She started at a very young age, around 1995 thereabout. She was on NCA show. That was how she started, and then she moved to making English movies before Prince Jide Kosoko invited her to feature in a Yoruba movie, and that sort of catapulted her career according to her. So she shifted to Yoruba movies, and she's been there since then, making a name for herself, producing, acting, directing, script writing. She's an all-round creative. Honestly, that's the best way to put the late Allwell Ademola. It's actually really sad to speak about her now, moving forward in past tense. Right, people are still saying they are hoping that our family members will come and put out an official statement to say, oh no, she's fine. Maybe there was a health scare and she was rushed to the hospital. Maybe at least, you understand now, it could be health scare, and then we thought we had lost her, but she's fine, she's recovering, she's recuperating very well, she's going to address us. So people are hoping that is the message they are going to hear. But I doubt that is going to happen, and it's quite sad. That's just how I can explain what has happened in the Yoruba movie space. And people are saying, check on Salami Rotimi. Salami Rotimi is one of the closest persons, at least that we know of, one of the closest to her in the movie space. Both of them feature each other in their movies, and Salami Rotimi has credited Allwell for producing, directing, and writing his first movie, like scripting his first ever movie, and she had always continued to plug him in. So she's somebody that he will always admire, always stick by. People might be shocked to hear she's 43 because she celebrates her 35th year birthday every year, so it's hard for some persons to keep track of how old exactly she is. But she was born 9th of August 1982. She was. See, this is such a sad thing to talk about and a sad thing to describe. She was 43 at the time of her passing. Allwell was not married. She was supposed to be married, right? But she sadly lost her fiance 2 months to the wedding. It was shot, by armed robbers. It was attacked, it was shot, and he passed on. She mourned him for 2 years. According to her, it's not a topic she shies away from. She talks about losing the love of her life, just months to the wedding, and I'm mourning him for 2 years before she eventually moved on with the best man, or the person that was supposed to best late fiance if they had gotten married, right? She, according to herself and the supposed best man, were friends before she met her own husband, or the man she was supposed to marry, but eventually lost. So after his death, his demise, and she mourning, and the best man also losing his own fiance, like that was a separation, not like a death situation, right? Both of them decided to give love a chance and go out together. But then 8 months into the new relationship with the best man, she realized, nah, I don't know you well enough. We don't have what it takes to actually build a home. So they separated, and that made 2 heartbreaks in like 3 years there. About that, she suffered, and so she decided to just put herself back into her work. So she threw herself into her work, today working, and since then she never publicly claimed any man, and no man ever publicly claimed her. Maybe she had people she was seeing, or she had seen men. We don't have any information, but publicly we cannot say that this is somebody that we can link together with Allwell Ademola. People thought it was Salami Rotimi, but like I mentioned, Salami was just a good friend of hers, and that is why people are saying check on Salami Rotimi, because I can't even imagine the state of his emotions right now, hearing about the sudden, if you say something is sudden, this is a sudden loss, right? And she's the granddaughter of the late Justice Ademola, the first justice in Nigeria. It's just really sad. Lola Diamond, now that people are beginning to post it, we are going to be seeing some of our other colleagues coming up with post, and we are going to see the celebration of life. People talk about Allwell Ademola. We hope God will rest her soul, rest her in perfect peace. If you have more information, maybe it's not the heart attack situation, maybe it was something else, maybe she was sick, maybe she's slumped, because like it happened with Mafia Falabi, who just slumped in his house and passed on. It seems like we are beginning to see things like that happening among our celebrities. They being fine today, and the next thing they say, oh, they slumped or something happened, something supposedly minor, and just suddenly vibrant life, vibrant souls are no more with us. And it's just a sad situation, but God help everybody, our loved ones. God give them the fortitude to bear this irreparable damage. God help Nollywood, God help our friends, and of course we also, because I'm in shock as a person. I don't know her personally, but I am in utter shock to hear this news. It's with deep sadness that I've brought this information. Honestly, we just have to give you guys this information, but it's with deep sadness, and we have to accept that it's the will of God, however tough that might be. I would like to hear from you in the comment section. You can tell me what Allwell movie maybe made you fall in love with her. Which one did you see recently? Just share fun, amazing memories that you might have of her. She does not have any scandal or any terrible news. Well, it's sad. If I keep talking, I'll just continue talking. But let me end it here. If there are other information, I'll definitely bring them for your viewing pleasure. So subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss updates when we have them for you. I will see you in the next one. Bye.